What's up, YouTube? My name is Jamin, and this is Not Too Casual. If you're a returnee, welcome back. But if it's your first time, welcome as well. Either way, go ahead and give me a like coming in because you are here for a reason. And plus, I'm trying to get myself up in that YouTube algorithm so I can continue to grow my channel. Now, I know you guys saw the title. I know you saw the thumbnail. We're going to be reacting to a video from the Whatever podcast. If you guys are not familiar with this particular podcast, it is run by a gentleman by the name of Brian, and it's self-proclaimed as a dating podcast, but they do touch on different topics and different areas that may pertain or are related to dating. So today we're going to be talking about the topic of immigration. And you'll see as the young lady speaks, but I'm not going to go too far in it, of course, because I want her to go ahead and say her piece, and then I'm going to react. Now, before we get into it, make sure you comment and participate so I can see those comments down in the comment section, and so we can have a conversation. Let's get into it, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say the United States went to war with Colombia. The United States goes to war with Colombia. And as to the motivations or the cause of the war, let's just say it's not like the United States is being a bully. It's not just the U.S. is like, fuck Colombia. We're going to fucking invade. Whatever. Sure, whatever. Let's just say, fucking Colombia, I don't know, whatever. Just in this hypothetical situation, it's not like, oh, the United States is being a bully. It's like, whatever. The war, they're both mutual combat, some shit like that. The United States, Colombia go to war. Who do you side with?
Colombia.
Get the fuck out of our country. Holy fuck. Get the fuck out. Hide that shit. The fuck, dude? What about you? Okay, no, I should have waited.
That's crazy.
Okay, the United States goes to war with Poland.
Okay.
Do you side with the United States or Poland?
I don't get a reason for it.
It's just, oh my.
I'm just curious how to reason.
The reason for the war?
Honestly, okay, I'm siding. I'm
just,
Canadian, so I'd have to side with Canada because, well.
Wait, but you live in the United States?
No, I don't live in the United States.
Okay, so you live in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, Canada goes to war with Poland.
Yeah.
And there's not a bully in the situation. It's just whatever, mutual war.
Okay. I'm siding with Canada.
Did you side with Canada or Poland?
Canada. I live in Canada.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and pause it right there. So you have the Colombian young lady down here on the bottom right with the gray sweater on. So she is a naturalized citizen. She has become a citizen and was born in Colombia. And just to reiterate, Brian, the host here, he says that if there is a war, no one is a bully. Everything is pretty much fair on equal ground to why they're going into combat. Which country would you side with? And clearly she said Colombia. I didn't pause it at the moment because my initial reaction mirrored how Brian spoke after he said, get the F out of here. And then let me tell you something. Almost every country in the world on planet Earth has an abundance of their citizens that want to move to the United States of America, which is the greatest, the most wealthiest, the most advanced country in human history. You can disagree, but that is a fact. It's a reason why people want to move here and people don't want to move to Colombia. And my initial reaction is, where's the gratitude? Where's the appreciation? Where is the common sense, honestly, to move? First of all, why did you move from Colombia? Why did you move from Colombia? Why does anybody move from their country to the United States of America? You move here for all the things I said before: wealth, advancement, and just opportunity. The dollar is strong. People want to move here for a better life, for safety, for the different luxuries we have. Our poor people are fat. Our poor people are obese. Poor people in other countries, you can see their rib cages. Not here. Our poor people actually make a lot of money. They make more money than many people who actually have jobs. If you just go out onto the corner and ask and beg for money or look distraught, there's even videos or people fake being homeless because it will pay more money than actually getting a job. And that's untaxed. People spit on poor people in other countries. So how do you come here to America from Colombia and you already have jumped on the privilege bandwagon? You don't know how well you have it. If America went to war with Colombia, first of all, America would mop the floor with Colombia in a day. That would be the shortest war of all time. Of all time. Drop the bomb. Kaboom. It's over. It's over. And for whatever reason, if Colombia, I'll just say if, not even the small chance, but just if Colombia would win a war against America, we're going back into the dark ages. You can't have the United States of America collapse. What do you mean? What do you mean you side with Colombia? There's no common sense in that answer. You got to get this girl, get this woman out of here. Get this woman out of my country. You came here and already, you didn't even relinquish your allegiance. And that just goes to show these people have no clue of how things work, how the country works, how the world works, to where you even think that you sound intelligent or smart or like it's a thing of pride or something. I don't know the exact term, but it's not even fathomable for Colombia to even win. You're signing a death sentence. Let's keep rolling and see what else we got to hear from this idiotic woman here.
Why do you side with Colombia?
Because I'm from Colombia.
You've lived here for 10 years and you're now a citizen.
Okay, still that doesn't mean I'm not gonna like side with
You
my
have no,
country.
you should not be granted.
It depends on the like situation. So either you will have to make like a very specific, question, or just like
I made it specific. I said
it should not depend on
what would the
situation.
What would be like the purpose, or like what would the war be happening?
I don't know. Fucking Colombia falls under the leadership of a tyrant dictator, and he starts developing weapons of mass destruction, and it's not some retarded Iraq shit. There's like actual proof that Colombia is developing weapons of mass destruction and has intention to deploy them. Well then, fuck. Now, well, okay.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is if Colombia, like, basically is trying to fuck over the U.S. or something like that? Because
It's not a good example I gave.
I will just stick by for what's right. So if you give me
for what's right, okay.
Yeah, if the government from Colombia does something wrong, and if I have to choose sides, I will choose the United States. But it just depends on like the.
Okay, but could you envision? Look, I don't think it's necessary for me to provide like the specific situation in which there could be a war.
Hold up, guys. Let me say something. This is going to come from my fashion designer / personal stylist / image consultant side of me. Reach out if you need any of those services, by the way. Look at this woman. I can't even take her seriously because she got tattoos on her face. And yes, I'm being very judgmental right now because I'm honest about it. A lot of people won't be honest, but every single person that walks the globe is judgmental with people's personal appearance. Whether or not you put them with a particular political group, a particular earning range, a particular religion, whether or not you feel like you're going to interact with them on a friendship level, romantic level, a business level, or whether or not you just not gonna fuck with them at all. That's human nature. And it also keeps us alive. For example, anybody with tattoos I'm walking by, I'm immediately judging. First of all, you don't give a shit about getting a job because that's going to automatically limit many of the jobs that you can hold, that you can get, I should say. So from there, I can only imagine, only assume that you have to open up your options to making wages to alternative ways of doing so. That could be offering your body to in certain ways, whether or not it be physically or digitally. It could be the commerce of narcotics. It could be scamming, or it could just be floating around life, living off the government. I guess that's another form of scamming. And of course, I'm being completely judgmental. She may hold down an actual very respectable job, but I 100% doubt it, especially being a part of this particular podcast because it's filled with complete degeneracy as far as the guests go. Most of the time, I won't say all the time, but it's how humans stay alive, judging people, judging their environment, judging images. Take, for example, I'm walking down the street, 3 a.m., a dark street. One side of the street, I see a gentleman. He's wearing a 3-piece suit, dressed to the nines. The other side of the street, I see an individual wearing all black, hoodie, covering his face. Which side of the street do I think will be the safest side of the street for me to go down in order to improve my chances of getting home safely to my wife and child? You see? You see how we make judgments? Now, I just wanted to say that because she is being way too casual about her stance, about her image. And I just don't believe and I don't trust anything she has to say because of her personal appearance. Now, besides that, she's dressed very eloquently, all covered up, hard to find on podcasts, especially ones like this. But her attitude towards the country is despicable. Now, let me move forward a little bit, guys, because I did want to show you something else that this video had to offer. Let me move up a little bit. Let me start it right here and see if this is a good spot. Let's go.
Well,
you got to go.
You're entitled to your opinion, so.
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
Part of becoming a citizen when you're nationalized is that you have to relinquish your loyalty to your previous country too.
Yes.
So are you saying that when you became a citizen, that's something that you didn't do? You didn't relinquish that loyalty? Because your first answer was because that's where you're from. That's why you would have sided with Colombia.
Yeah.
So ultimately, at the end of the day, it's going to be your choice to side with Colombia because that's where your roots are from, regardless of the idea. Like regardless of if Colombia's in the wrong.
Well, if Colombia's in the wrong and if I have to choose sides, I would choose the United States. But since there's not like a specific reason for it, I would side with Colombia.
I don't know.
But then why don't you go live in Colombia?
Wait, is that
Have
actually
you been to South America? Have you been outside the United States?
I've traveled all over. I haven't been to South America, but the bottom line is if you came here to find a better life, then this is where your loyalty should be. End of story.
Wait, when's the last time you were in Colombia?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay. And is that true though? Wait, so did you get a green card or do you have citizenship?
Citizenship.
And was that, you were married, right? Was that through marriage or you actually did
My
this?
first marriage, my first relationship.
But you still have to take the citizenship test or something? I don't know.
You get
I
the
don't know
green
fucking
card,
problem.
then you get the citizenship.
Man, get her out of here. Clearly, she came over here and got married to get a green card and get citizenship. Scam. It should not be that easy to become a citizen in the greatest country known to man. These people are coming in scamming. She probably paid her husband or completely fleeced him, finessed him, because she has no allegiance. She has no allegiance to the country. She will literally die fighting for a shithole country, her shithole country, against the United States. That is insanity to even speak outside into the ether. Why are you saying that? Why are you siding with Colombia? Come over here and become a part of the greatest country. This is how we're strong. We're strong by being united. And that's not unity. Becoming a citizen, but then saying you'll fight for another country, that's treason. There should be a system set up into place to where after someone is granted citizenship, they are still monitored, to where if any type of media, interviews, publications, recordings, whatever the case may be, comes out and that person says some bullshit like this, that they could retroactively go back and revoke their citizenship and kick their ass out the country. Go back to Colombia, since that's who you want to fight for. Go join the military down there. Become whatever you want. Be whatever you want, but make Colombia great again, or great for the first time. This is mind-blowing to me. She should get her ass out of here. Somebody kick her ass out of here right now.
But you have to like take a test, right?
Yeah.
And then is there a pledge? Do you have to do you have to do a pledge?
You have to learn a certain level of knowledge about American history. You have to know like the Constitution or the basic knowledge of it. You have to speak English. Yeah. So wait.
Wait. Hold on. So okay, I'm looking this up. Yes, becoming a citizen requires taking the oath of allegiance.
Yes.
Which is a formal
Wow.
pledge to the United States. Mm-hmm. The oath is mandatory. The oath of allegiance is a sworn declaration required for naturalization applicants, administered in a public ceremony. By taking the oath, you pledge to renounce any foreign allegiance, support and defend the U.S. Constitution and laws, and perform service to the country when required by law.
Well. I'm just going to stop it right there. You guys kind of get the gist of what this video is about. Get her ass out of this country. There's no way that she should still be able to be in this country. Now, she's a citizen, technically, so there's no ramifications or anything that we can go back and do retroactively, but there should be. We are full. The Biden administration completely flooded the country with illegal immigrants. And that was so infuriating to just sit back and have to watch the border being wide open and illegals coming in like a goddamn Congo line. Coming in like they're doing the limbo. Except it's so easy to get in under the limbo stick. We are full. Housing is too expensive. Bills are too expensive. Utilities, car notes, groceries, gas. And it's because we have grown too much exponentially in such a short amount of time. Of course, there's other factors, but immigration is a huge one. We need to shut down immigration for 50 years so we can heal, if not more, because our birth rate is so low and the immigrants are coming in and having an insane amount of children. and it's changing culture. I'm going to touch on that in the future as well. Back to this young lady. Get the boot to her ass and boot her ass out this country. She has no allegiance, even though she took the oath of allegiance. She literally is on the interwebs saying she will side with her home country of Colombia. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're still here with me. And to support the channel, go ahead and buy your boy a coffee. Link will be down below. All funds will go directly to supporting the channel so I can get more videos out to you on the daily. Remember to leave your comments down in the comment section so we can have a conversation. Until next time, guys, my name is Jamin, and this is Not Too Casual.